welcome to the new members on the call, and welcome to the old members as well. Today, I'm going to show you some surprise while we're analyzing the trades of the last week and what happened. Let me just jump into that, and then you will see on your own. And the surprise is that we're going to see one single trade on 29th have made 28.8% profit. A single trade that closed with this much of profit, and we will look at the chart and see how this happened and how the Easybot was able to do this kind of profit in just a single trade. Before that, I just would like to give you a little bit of a refresher for the old people, and also some new information for the new people, just to understand how Easybot works. First of all, Easybot is designed to work in the tough market situations. When I say tough market situations in the crypto, is basically if the price of a coin that we're trading goes dramatically down and stays down forever or for a long time. There are many unknowns here in the crypto market and also in the other markets as well. We don't know the next move of the market. What we know for sure is that the crypto market is fluctuating too much. Like, it can go up in a day more than 20%, 30%, 50%, 60%, and even sometimes more than 100% in one day. And it can do the opposite as well. It can go down more than 50, 60% in a single day, in a bad day. In a normal day, it can move up and down between 1 to 5%. This is the usual movements, but it can also exceed that, go up and down. Now, the problem here in crypto market and other markets as well is you don't know the next move. You can do technical analysis, you can look at news, you can get some idea from those tools. You might be right, and also you might be wrong. So we didn't want to depend on luck or depend on speculations. So the strategy that I built Easybot on is a purely mathematical equations. It has nothing to do with expectations or speculations or reading the market or reading news or whatever it is. It just only look at numbers, look at when we started and where are we now, what should the bot do, buy, sell, or just hold for the time being. So simply Easybot, if the bad case scenario happens and you started at this point of the market, at the top of the market, and then the market decided after that just to move down and stay down for forever. So Easybot is going to be based on the mathematical equations that are programmed in it, is going to close the trade which was opened on the top of the market at the bottom of the market and still make profit. It's not magic, it's just all numbers and equations that has been programmed in it. And I'm sure that many people have seen this happening in their own accounts. And we have seen some coins that have closed more than 34% down since from the starting of the coin. Now, the surprise, look at this trade here. This is a trade from someone's account. I don't know who's this person, to be honest. I was just looking at the system and looking at the trade that happened on 29th, which is day before yesterday, when this coin Doge specifically decided to just move high in the market. I don't know the reason. I'm not an analyst of the market, but what they are saying is that because the owner of the coin, and he's the same owner of Twitter, Elon Musk, so when he made the announcement that he have taken over, then people had in mind that he's going to be using the Doge into Twitter, so that many people started buying Doge, and then the price went up. So let's look at the chart for a moment of this specific coin, so that we can get a better analysis on what happened. Okay, this is the Doge coin. If you see here, this is 29th. So on 29th, the price was as low as 0.08, and on the same day, this is a 5-minute chart, by the way, the price went up to as high as 0.1547. So let's measure that in terms of exact amount. So let's take it from here till here, till the top. If you can see, it's more than 75% increase in the coin in just a single day. And what I was just talking about previously, that the crypto market is really doing big moves. In a good day can go up, this big move can go down in a bad day. But the problem that we don't know when this moment is going to happen. We just have the tool ready to take care of the account or take care of the trading whenever that happens, to get the maximum benefits if the market goes up, and to reduce the risk as much as possible when that goes down. So what happened here is, you can see in the same day, you see here, this is 29th, and this is also 29th, looking at the bottom here of the chart. So it went up more than 75%. So let's see how Easybot reacted to this kind of move in the market in a single day. It just went up that much. Let's get back to this person's account. I have it opened here. I'm not going to mention names just for, because basically I don't know the person. Okay, so we had this trading cycle opened, and suddenly the price went up and started on the same moment with the same price selling all of these covers together because the price just jumped up. So it sold cover 12, let's take it from the top, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and also sold, closed the cycle, sold the trades which were opened at the beginning and the average price because the market just jumped up. So it triggered all of these trades together, and then it sold them and made the profit, this kind of profit. So it's a single trade that made $288.2 out of a capital that was assigned to this coin of 1,000. So that represents 28.8% profit in a single trade. A single trade. Let me draw that in a simple chart here just to show you visually what happened exactly. Now let's take, this is the price axis, and here is the time. Okay, so let's say the trade started at this point here, and then you just take a different color. Right. Okay, let's say the trade started here, and then the market went down. It took the first cover, and it took the second cover, it took the third cover, it took the fourth cover, it took many covers. It was buying and selling, buying and selling, buying and selling. I stayed here for some time. And then what happened here? Suddenly, the price of this coin jumped up, even above the initial price. Okay, so at this point of time, let's say our average price was somewhere here. Let's take the orange. Sorry. So let's say our average price was somewhere here, even after moving it down with a couple of the trade that have happened during the cycle. Let's say the final average price was here at that point. So what happened at this point of time, before this happens, let's say the price was here, and then then from this point, for some reason in the market, the price decided to just shoot up suddenly and go up. Just take it up, all the way up, even above the average price and above the initial trade, somewhere here. And here it made the retracement. So what happened? Now, before this happens, we had, as you can see on, as we have seen in the previous page, we had one cover open here, another cover open here, another one here, like 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 12, and until cover 4 were all open in the system, not closed. But because the retracement did not happen anywhere here, so it was following the trend of the market for all of these trades, not only this one. So when the market came up here and then pulled down, then this was the point where it sold everything and started with selling the independent covers. So when it sold all of these independent covers, let's just take this one, yeah, when it sold all of these covers here, sorry, let me just take the pen. Okay, anyway, so when the market went up here and it went down, this was the triggering for the bot to sell. But which one to sell? It's in a position to sell everything, but it's going to sell firstly the independent covers, which were open, because the average price would be the last thing to be sold. So when it sold this and 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 sold all the independent open covers here, what happened? That 50% of that profit, which was made in all of these together, have helped this average price to move down further. Because remember, 50% of the profit, or whatever percentage we decide on the lower market or in the independent covers, is always used to pull down the average price. So this all happened at once. All of this profit have happened. 50% was decided as, or was assigned as immediate profit, and 50% was used to pull down. And imagine the profit that was made on this one at the top of the market. There was a big margin. So it made big profits on all of this. I've calculated that that was around 150 USDT in profit. That's 50%. And the other 50%, 150, was used to pull down this average price. So it's a big amount compared to the size of the trade. So the average price was really pulled down dramatically. So our final average price before selling everything was somewhere here. down. Okay, so now when it sold all of these covers together at the top, guess what? This trade also, which is here at this place on this average price, was also in a position to sell, because the difference between this point and this point is much more than the 1.5%. So what happened? It also sold this cover. This was sold with how much profit? All of this profit from this point to this point. Let me just grab this. Yeah, instead of just having the profit from here to here, now the profit made on this trade is from here to here. So it's a big profit margin now, which represented 28.8% of the capital assigned to that specific coin. So this is the scientific explanation of what happened exactly and why the specific trade have made this big profit of 28.8%. Everything is math, everything is numbers, and numbers always works. I mean, it's not depending on the market movement. Yes, we can ride the wave. However, the market decided to move up or down. If the market moved up, it's going to get the maximum out of that market by following the market and selling at the top of the market, which exactly happened in this scenario. I hope this is not Chinese and clear to everyone. I know that we have new people on the call that might not grasp it at the first time, but you can listen to the old calls where I explain the strategy in full details, and you will get what I'm talking about. So that's all from my side for today.